activity. So my name is Javi Moloston. I'm here for the Geological Society. I'm reviewing 1101. I'm a second year student. So 1101 is an introductory course to geology, and they deal with mostly minerals and rocks and like natural disasters and all those things. So we know the basic definition of a mineral. A mineral is a homogeneous, naturally occurring inorganic substance formed through geological processes that has a characteristic chemical composition. So it has a specific unique chemical composition, a highly ordered atomic structure, meaning that the structure will always be the same, or like a certain set amount, and specific physical properties. So as you go along, you learn the difference between a mineral and a rock, because minerals and rocks are not the same thing, and Mr. J. Williams always stressed this. So you can say that minerals make up rocks, while rocks are like a combination of minerals and other things as you go along. So like you learn about sedimentary rocks and how like have spheroids and other ones that have a mud matrix, so spheroid as a crystal matrix, but you get the point. So moving on from that, you also learn about cleavage and fractures. I know cleavage and fractures differ. Fractures are irregular, but cleavage are nice, plain and smooth, normally at like 90-degree angles or things like that. You learn about different minerals and how they can have, or how minerals only occur with like cleavage. You have other minerals that can occur with fractures or cleavage. And you learn all these unique, interesting stuff about the minerals as they go along. You have the different classes of minerals, such as you have your silicates, you would have your pseudomorphs and polymorphs and all these other things. Silicates have the simple chemical composition of SiO4 as a net charge of -4. As a result of this, it shares its electrons and is willing to bond with most things. So if you look at it, most minerals or most rocks and minerals will have some form of silicate in it. So yeah. But any questions so far, or we're all clear? Anything you guys want to learn about specifically? Anyone? Or should I just continue moving on? No response. Okay. So as I go about things like igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. You know, igneous meaning the word ignite, and which comes from fire, which is igneous rock. As I go along in igneous rocks, you learn that each one has like different properties. You have the plutonic ones, and you have the ones that are extrusive and come up on the surface. These ones will have any time to form. So you mostly see like air bubbles in them, and that's a lot of crystals compared to like granite and basalt and all these things that have all these times to form underneath the ground or on the surface. So any questions so far, or we're all clear? No, yes. Anybody? Any questions, or you just going to run on? Like anything you guys want to cover specifically, like which type of rock minerals in the labs or anything like that? You guys? Let's see what's up in the chat. Already all clear. Anything specific? You guys can just type it in the chat. You guys want to talk. Like what's giving you the most trouble in labs or in 1101? Anything like that? Or you guys just all clear on the subject matter? Okay, so we can talk about like the lusters of like the different rocks, or like just name some words that we use to describe the luster of the rock as we go. Not rocks, minerals. My bad. As we go along, and anybody know any unique properties of some of the minerals? Like fluoride is like it will grow on any UV light or magnetite, which is like magnetic. Hematite is supposed to also be magnetic as well, and sulfur has a bad smell. That's one. So also this color as a distinction because most minerals will be like a specific color. So nothing so far, but it's just okay. So you have below the surface plutonic rocks and surface is volcanic rocks. And this is all created from magma, which is molten rock, whether completely or partially molten, and is below the Earth's surface. When it comes to the surface, it's known as lava, which can be cooled to form other types of rocks. So, anybody can give me some examples of rocks that you'll find on the surface and rocks that you'll find below the surface? No, yes, no. Okay. There's no need to be shy. Try. While nice people here. I was saying, you could give me some examples of like igneous rocks that occur on the surface and igneous rocks that occur below the surface. And like, can you just describe them, give some properties or anything like that? You don't have to say it. You can type it, but if you want to say it, I'm all ears. I guess I'm not going to get an answer for that, so I'll just move on. You can describe the texture of most igneous rocks. Like granite will have a coarse grained structure, which is phanerotic. Why do you guys think, well, why do the two participants who are females in this group think this is so? Okay, so no questions. So I guess I'll just move on. Okay, David Hastings, I see that. Can you just, let's see, repeat, grains are easily visible? Okay, can you expand on that for me, please? Like, what do you mean by grains? I know that grains are easily visible, but like, why are they easily visible? You're on the right track, but for which type of rock? Is it for rocks that occur on the surface, or is it rocks that occur below the surface? The type of igneous rock, what is it? No answers, anybody? Below? Okay, that makes sense, because like most igneous rocks below the surface, they have time to cool down and form crystals, and you'll see the grains and the definition in them. So a rock like granite, which forms below the surface, so you can see like clear crystals of like feldspars and pleasure clay feldspars as well. The granite color will depend on the color of the pleasure clays along with the quartz crystals as well. But all the quartz crystals are normally like they occur whitish depending. And also you'll also have biotite in there as well. Anybody know what biotite is, or don't want to explain to anything? Yes, no? Anybody? Okay, Miss Forbes, I see if I can get you up to date. So we're talking about minerals and rocks, right? 1101, the first geological introductory course. So my name is Javi Molestan. I'm a second year student and I'm just here to just help you a bit. So is there any questions you have on 1101, or are you good? You don't need any help and you just want me to just rant on about things? It's all up to you. Anything you want to do. You can talk or you can type it in the chat. I'll check both. Waiting on a response, but okay. So I see that you don't understand the different types of igneous rocks and how to identify them. So one thing you can use is the texture of which one, and you can start by classifying each one into like where they would fall. Does that make sense? Like you have intrusive igneous rocks and you have extrusive igneous rocks. So you have ones that form on the surface and you have ones that form below the surface. So like for example, which rock gives you the most trouble half the time in labs or during class sessions? Like you having problems like granite diorite or granite or anything like that? Like you can't distinguish those two from each other? Or probably it's basalt. You don't know. Okay, that's fine. That's why I'm here to help you. What is you just give me a bit more? Whatever. No, it's not. Biotite is not a rock. It's a mineral, a muscovate. So it occurs in sheets, right? And it's like easy to flake off. So when we're testing for granite and those things, we look for local black spots on them and we see if we could scrape off. Cause it occurs in layers and it's easy to scrape off. Biotite is just a mineral. Yeah. I'm sorry for the confusion. So so, so so when it comes down to the igneous rocks, what gives you the most problem? Like, you just can't distinguish like a few of them, or is it like all of them? Like, you can't tell a piece of pumice from granite, so you can't say what is basalt, although basalt is just this one big black mass at first in 1101. Before you start, go to 1103 and put it underneath a microscope and see all the crystals that have been formed. Okay, that's nice. I know that they're lightweight because they occur, they're extrusive features and they have a lot of air in them. You know that pumice can actually float and stuff is very light. Okay, so let's say having problems with identifying granite, bracelet, and stuff like that. They begin to look all the same. Okay, I get that. Okay, I get that issue. So I say granite, the igneous rock, right? That's a phanerotic coarse grain structure, coarse grain texture. You have to look out the key minerals in it, like K, feldspars, and biotite. Breccia, let me see what that is. You know, do a quick search just to refresh my memory. Okay, so a breccia is a sedimentary rock. So it wouldn't really have all these distinguishing features that granite would have, right? And it would also be of like lower density, but that wouldn't really matter because you can't touch or see them at the moment because of COVID. So what you probably want to do is look out the key minerals and like key features of each one. So you know that a brazier would have probably like a mud matrix or like a mud matrix or something like that, where all the pieces of rocks are just put together, or all the pieces of like sediments are fixed together in the middle of this mud matrix. Granite, however, is formed underneath from pressure and heat. When the magma cools down and it forms granite. So you would have to look for minerals in this, such as quartz, which I said before, Geological feldspars, biotite. You can look for the coarse grain structure as well. Is this helping you in any way? Yes or no? Or is still lost? Any help? No. Anybody? Okay, I guess I'll just move on. So since we're on the topic of like breccias and clastics and all these things, we can go to sedimentary rocks, I am assuming. Is about defining that? Any answers? No yet? No. So you know, say the so you have a clastics formed from fragments of other rocks. So you have like your conglomerates which have uneven and like different types of rocks. Like the uneven, all at different angular. Like you have some that are you want that to be like well rounded or like well shaped and shaped like that. You can lead it to the rock shape but well nice, and then you have like ones that are just irregular shape and all these things. And as they go along, you learn about like the breccia where most of them have like the same shape, it's been worn down the same amount, and it has like a mud matrix in the middle. So that's like a classic. They have the biochemical ones where you can see like fossils in there. So you see things like bivalves and gastropods and different types of fossils. Normally in first year, they would have taken us around UA. I mean, let's look at like the sedimentary rocks that they used to build up the SciTech department and the church, and at the different what do they call those again? Uh such I just call them statues, you know, but you can look in them and you can read it to fossils of gastropods and bivalves. Bivalves are things like clams or like things with two halves. So you would have seen the fossil in those, you could identify it and all these things. Have I lost anyone? Or am I stuttering too much or anything? So everybody is good with that? No responses, anything like that? No, yes? I'm guessing so. So you know, take it. Okay, so obviously enunciate a little better. Okay, sorry. Which part did you miss? Or you just want to continue? Just continue. Okay, please. I work on my enunciation, as you say. So as we move on, anybody having like anything you're struggling with? Nothing at all? Anything you want to know about? Okay, I guess no. So so you have different types of sedimentary rocks. You have evaporate such as rock gypsum or rock salts. You have a chemical, the biochemical sedimentary rock. You have a carbonate rock like limestone, phosphorite, iron stones, and chert. You have all these wonderful rocks. You have the other chems in your carbonate rock. You will see things with gas like gastropods and bivalves, as I said before in these rocks as well. These are fossils. You can have trace fossils and you can have the actual fossil. And you can also have a fossil mold as well. So as I was saying, you have spherite, which is a crystalline carbonate. Micrite is a carbonate mud. The spherite is more like crystallized structures in them. Well, micrite is just looks those just one big mud matrix of sedimentary rock. So anybody want to pose a question? Anything at all? No? Just continue ranting on. Like, where you guys reaching classes right now? You guys got natural disasters, anything like that? You guys got minerals, okay. I'm probably gonna have to be too far then. So which minerals do you guys want to learn about then? Like any specific class of minerals, like the native elements, barite, hematite, magnetite, kyanite, calcite, quartz. You guys know your hardness scale. And you know like minerals such as talc, which are soft. You have your graphite, which is in your pencil, which is like greasy and it rubs off very easily, just like the pencil as well. You have gabbro. You guys know all your chemical compositions, I'm assuming, or at least most of them, or at least have an idea. These chemical compositions add a lot to like the minerals because it gives it like a set unique characteristic, I should say. So like gabbro, it only occurs in like cubes that you can break. Even if you break it off, it's just more cubes of falling off the large piece of gabbro. So those specific mineral that anybody wants to learn about, any specific properties of fluoride or like sulfur, anything like that? No, yes. Okay, so there's a quiz you guys can do. It's like a Kahoot quiz or something like that. I'm wondering if you guys want to do that. You guys okay with that? You want to play along, or you're just going to just be quiet with me? So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to just start a little quiz for everybody. That's a Kahoot quiz. It's not anything too hard. You guys can participate and just try to get as much answers correctly as possible.
So here is the code name. Let me share the link in the group chat. So you can join it. Also, Javin, if you lose this quiz, that's going to be very embarrassing.
Me lose. Want me to take part?
Yes.
Should I? Okay, I'm going to take part. Let's see. Okay, is my name there?
Yep.
Okay, mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Why nobody else is joining?
So far, it's four of us, me and the other participant.
Yeah, and well, minus me that's in the other group.
Oh, five now.
Fine, I'll join. Wait, it even makes sense I play. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Play. Highly competitive. Play.
I'm coming, sir. This is still recording, right? Awesome.
I don't see the recording in the corner.
No, as in I'm still recording it.
Yeah, it's still recording. It's still recording. Never mind.
Okay, we're good to start. Why can't I move this down?
You can start. We're all here, I should say.
God, I don't want you guys to keep looking at my thing. Okay. You guys don't have a lot of time because you don't need a lot of time.
It's taking some time to load.
Wait, you didn't get it?
Yeah, I
Maybe
got
I
it,
should
but
have
like,
made it longer than 10 seconds.
oh, but like I got it, but like it's waiting on people to answer. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Woo, let's go. Even if it is that, the main thing is that you understand why you get it. You got it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Try and look at the details of the rock.
Yo, I'm just looking and I'm just like, yo, I know this already.
Well, of course, we're in second year. I feel bad. I feel like we joined. I know.
I guess we could show them our right answers, or we can explain it to them as we go
They
along. As we
see
do
the
this.
answers. Well, they're not looking at the screen.
I
Most
mean,
persons got this one right, so that's a good thing.
we can just say the proper. You can see all the little fine grains and all those things in the. This one is interesting. Wow. Okay. Well done. Wait, who passed me?
Who? Liam coming up?
You passed me?
I was always ahead of you. What are you talking about? Dude, please. This is a
What?
select all that apply. You have to submit it in time. Remember to press submit. No, I should have made the time longer. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now I feel really bad.
There's this one because I was thinking for that one.
Oh, it's intrusive because.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 seconds was way too short.
Yeah.
I should have put it at 20.
I'm coming back to you. Coming back up to
Good. That's not gonna be a thing.
Sure.
And don't let the picture fool you, okay? I purposefully put a different mineral than what the answer is. That is a pretty fluorite, which is not the fifth.
That's not appetite. It tends to up people.
The picture is fluorite. Solange M and Solange F coming up.
Wasn't the other one like talc?
Yeah. Read this very carefully. Wait, did I give 10 seconds again? I thought I put it to 20.
I will get this wrong. I will get this one wrong. Wait, no, never mind.
Emborsine. It's the tendency of a mineral, not a rock. A mineral.
Yeah, to break all of it.
See what they did there? The little slip of the wrist. Two people put rock because it's mineral.
You caught them.
Barite is a sulfide. True or false?
I think we already know the answer to this.
Let's hope so.
Because chemical composition for barite doesn't have any sulfides in it.
It's a sulfate,
There you go.
not a sulfide, a sulfate.
Yo, you make it a well close, you know. Like, make this harder, Kimo. Make it harder.
Huh?
Make it harder, Kimo. Make it harder.
It's already set. I can't make any harder than it is now.
Yeah, I realize. But is that the recent amount? You want to explain how to
Plus,
to them?
we don't need to stress them out anymore. That's what the actual
Yeah.
exam is for.
Of a glass plate and knife. Well, I was going with the closest answer that I see there. Wow. How did I miss that up?
Because you don't attack the people.
I said, how did I
Sir.
miss that up?
Oh, wolf on your side. Two of them are very similar, but
Yes, I realize. It's E304.
yes, Leanne. Dude, your dog is barking.
I'm sorry. No, wrong assortment. Well, that's
You got it
another.
wrong.
No, I got it right. Never mind.
Nope, I'm taking us out of the running. So currently Leanne is first.
You taking us out?
Yeah, because we don't need to be in it. We're big tough back people who should know these answers.
Still I'm going in the thing. Two more questions, right? So should I stop answering or?
Oh shoot, I just got that wrong. I pressed the wrong thing. That's so embarrassing.
Jana? Yeah, I pressed wrong thing too, don't worry.
Did any of you guys get it right?
No, I pressed that wrong as well.
Leanne, getting it right. It's not both because you can't see any mud. It's a biospherite. And you know that when you look at the graph, biomicrite would be mud supported. Biospherite is cement supported. So it would be grain supported because there's a lack of mud. And you can clearly see the allochems touching.
True. Oh, me say that for mud though, just saying. Mix up my words, both.
Did you put porphyroblasts?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, quiz is done. So the winner is, doesn't matter. The winner is Leanne. Woo!
Not bad.
Because it wasn't us. Okay. Gavin, feel free to close off. Someone said she couldn't read so fast. I should have. Next time I'll make it. Kim, I'm not wicked. I didn't know 10 seconds would have gone by so quickly.
So, Kimon, is that it for club now?
Huh?
Kimon? I
Yeah.
believe that's it for club. Okay. So, in
Yeah.
closing, that wasn't a bad game, was it?
Yeah. I hope this was very helpful for you guys.
Yeah, same. And hope you guys are not shy the next time we're doing this. Cause we're all nice people.
Yeah, because we can't help you if we don't know what you need help with.
Very true. But thanks for your time and later, everybody.
And remember to come out to club next. Well, unless you guys want to do 11:00. Wait, you haven't started 11:02.
Yeah.
No, they haven't. So we'll just do that again near the ending of the semester. So good luck with your exams. All the best.